It started with a thunderstorm and a jet failure. The woman inside that private jet, Elena Rivera, a 34-year-old aviation executive, had never felt more helpless. Her pilot had tried everything, but the aircraft was grounded at a remote desert airstrip during a scheduled fuel stop. Time was critical. She had to attend a global summit where her promotion depended on her presence. Panic started creeping in. Then someone pointed to a shed near the strip. Maybe the mechanic there can help. Elena stepped out in her heels into the dusty wind and walked toward the old hangar. She wasn't expecting much. A mechanic in a place like this would probably know more about tractors than turbines. But when the doors creaked open, there he was. Grease smeared his face and forearms, his shirt half untucked, eyes deeply focused on a broken carburetor. He looked up and blinked at her, not in awe but curiosity. "Jet trouble?" he asked, wiping his hands on a towel that had clearly seen better days. "Yes," she said, eyeing his stained clothes skeptically. "Something with the auxiliary power." He grinned. "Let's take a look." His name was Rami, 37 years old, soft-spoken, brilliant. His tools were scattered, his workspace a mess, but his mind was meticulous. As he opened up the jet's systems, his face transformed. Every bolt, every spark plug meant something to him. He wasn't just repairing machines, he was understanding them. Elena watched, arms crossed, unsure whether to trust him. But as the minutes passed, doubt turned into fascination. Rami explained every move like he was teaching her, and despite her high-powered corporate life, she found herself leaning in, captivated. 3 hours passed. The desert sun dipped low. Finally, he tightened one last bolt, turned the key, and the jet purred. Perfectly. Elena gasped. "You did it!" He simply shrugged. "Jets are like people, they break, but they can be put back together if you care enough." She stared at him, suddenly seeing past the grease, his kindness, his calm, his absolute devotion to the task. In that instant, she felt something unfamiliar, safe, admired, grounded. Her assistant came running. "The summit's in 3 hours!" But Elena didn't move. She looked back at Rami, then smiled. "Would you come with me?" His eyes widened. "On your jet?" "Into my world." Months later, the world watched as the tech mogul and the desert mechanic stood hand in hand on the cover of a major magazine. She had found her engine, and he had finally taken flight.